from Dolton, Illinois.
My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois. My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton, Illinois.
Hi, people. You are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary, live from Dolton, Illinois.
My people, you are tuned into Burgundy Blue Commentary live from Dolton,
Commentary
Illinois.
Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Comment Blue Commentary Comment Burgundy Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Commentary.
Hey y'all. What's up, you guys? Hey, how y'all doing? Hey Scott, thanks for being here. You guys, okay, so you're actually working with me today. So if I sound a little far away, just let me know if it's kind of bad where you can't hear me. But I wanted to just come on here and really be like, hey y'all, I miss y'all. And just talk, just chit chat. So look. Yeah, wait a minute. Why is the StreamYard? First of all, StreamYard, you playing with me. I don't know if I need to come out and come back in. Why I can't put my, let me see if I can put my brand up here. If y'all didn't know, hold on. Let's see if something's wrong. Let's see if we can fix this. Let's see. Oh, there you go. So y'all, if you guys didn't know, if you're not into the blogging thing, like, you know, StreamYard went up from $25, I think it was. Now it's at $45. Child. So, honey, there's a lot of people like me that's gonna have that little duck in $45. So if you're not so it's just chit chat if you're joining me, y'all. So, and y'all got to let me know, fill me in on what's been going on, because y'all, I missed everything that's been happening. I've been getting your texts, your emails. I want to thank you for all the love and support you show me. I have been missing what's been going on. So I think the last thing we should watch today may be if I can get to it today, how long was that last board meeting? If you guys are here for the Dalton stuff. The 90-day fiance stuff, y'all been emailing me, y'all Cheaty and I call her Rain, but Renee. Oh my goodness, I have been giving y'all emails. So, all right, let's just start. I guess most people want to hear about the Dalton stuff. So, from a spectator on the ground here in Dalton, let me tell you what's been going on. someone that's here. What I can tell you that's like in the Thornton Township area, it's really strange if I can say this. Okay. So this is what's going on for y'all that physically nobody's going to tell you unless they're making money. Nobody's going to bring it out. People are really lazy. Really lazy. The only person out here that's not lazy is Tiffany, you know. And if you say that, people feel like you're a Tiffany Henyard supporter, which let me tell y'all, I was working so hard. I didn't even know who the president was the other day. I'm not lying to you. We were working overnight almost. And when the election results came in, and we had been thought, even on this channel, Beyonce is not going to be able to save Kamala. Beyonce, Cardi B, none of them are going to be able to save Kamala. We had been said that, right? And you guys, I'm sorry, I'm working in the background, so if you hear a little noise, that's what it is. We have been said that. And as much as people can't stand Trump on the outside, like they can't stand Trump, anti-Trump, look at all the stuff he caused in January and all that stuff, right? It was no doubt that America was gonna vote this dude back in, right? It just was not a doubt. Can I say this? Look at those board meetings, y'all. We did all that fighting. We want a space. We want a space. You got people wearing body cams when they're the ones that we got to be protected from. All this craziness, right? We get the space. Y'all, look at that crowd. Look at the crowd. People out here on the ground. People out here on the ground, they are tired. Okay. Hey, Rose. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you. So y'all can, and y'all, I'm so sorry, I'm so country. I'm steady saying y'all, I'll be trying to stop. You guys can believe what you want. I do not know how this election is gonna go, but don't y'all find it weird that we sitting up here talking about the warrantless still to this day? Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Did you guys see that the public or the residents got a warrantless? Still get access to the warrant list? No, they're not going to give you access to that warrant list, because then you'll see who really helped build the skating rink. Who all now the skating rink is named Just Ice, but how many people, companies help paint, do all the doohickeys for it? They don't want you to see that. So that's why you're always gonna never see the warrant list. You know what I mean? Oh no, I'm not sharing anything yet. Let's go through the board meetings though. Like, if you guys really look at it, like I peeped in on Critical Smoker. Shout out to him. The people are tired on the streets because we went through this whole I mean, no disrespect with this, because if you know, I don't talk about it on my channel because I feel like it's a sensitive subject. And I think that the people who handle this subject should handle it with more grace and allow this person to be heard in the court of law. That's my opinion. And I feel like the trustees of Dalton, you guys, like, if you don't agree with what the majority say, you know you're going to get tanked here, right? And I think a lot of people are starting to see that. I saw you guys sent me something with Ryan, who we love over here, Ryan Gay Chicago, and his buddy. I'm going to do a separate video about that and how they got into it with the PR lady over there. And I'm like, yeah, if you don't have a solid, if you guys are not 100% on board with what the group wants, you're gonna be, baby, hell is gonna rain down on you. And they're gonna try to ruin you in the court of public opinion. Now we saw this man Trump go from, I don't even know all the stuff he has done. The last time I really followed Trump was The Apprentice. I really like The Apprentice show. I will never lie to y'all on that. I love The Apprentice show. Um, y'all know reality TV is my thing. But yeah, if you don't agree with everybody, they're gonna tank you. And I couldn't believe that I saw that you guys sent me. It was something going on with Ryan, and I guess it's Carl. Carl is his name. We talked about it a little bit. Yeah, you got to be on board 100%. So when you see the low voter turnout and stuff like that, you do know that a lot of people are intimidated. I'm not saying by a specific person or a unit, they're just intimidated. They're just like, man, I can't even have a free flowing thought. If someone is for Tiffany, she has that right. That's why we have the right to vote. If you're for Tiffany Henry, you have the right to be. You have the right to vote. You have the right to have your selection and your reasons, right? Morning, Elizabeth. So I guess let's go over the. Oh wait, I'm sorry because y'all here I'm doing stuff in the background, so I'm working at the same time. So I want to go over. So I felt like they didn't handle that delicate situation um correct. You know, I just feel like it's still like I said what I said back in, what was that, May? I still stand by that. Like, child, if you, man, it it's almost like it's so weird because you compare that with Tiffany, sorta, and be like, this is your legacy. That's what I want to say to that young person that's being um put in the forefront and having to speak up to themselves and stand up to the podium by themselves. This is your story, your legacy, your this is what happened to you, unfortunately. And you have to stand up there alone and stand up there, uh, follow your heart. That's what I want to say. Don't let anybody else try to convince you on what to say or what to do. Only you know what happened. Follow your heart because it's your name on the line at the end of the day, if that makes sense. So I just want to talk about that. All right, so let's go to that last board meeting since I'm like I said, I'm working in the background. We could talk about it together. I missed you guys. But like if you guys want to know what's going on in the streets, yeah, it's a lot of people that's really it's really a lazy election. And the only thing that's gonna make it not lazy would be a debate. That's my opinion. We need a debate because have you heard anybody's policies or anybody what they're gonna change? Like, just be real. Have you heard it? Or is everyone just on the vote for me? I'm better than Tiffany. Hey, side note, what happened to all the people that was gonna run? Y'all, I missed all that. Did anybody say anything? Did anybody not get enough signatures? What happened to all the people that was supposed to run? Where they go? What happened? Anything happened I missed? Y'all gotta fill me in. All right, let's go over to Critical Smoker, I guess. And shout out to Rico as well. Reality Check TV Chicago. I love them both. Let's see what's going on. You know, it's actually kind of smart. It's kind of smart because the what they did was they got the internet buzzing So they really don't have to go door to door. They don't have to knock door to door. They don't have to waste their time. They could basically just say, hey, roll up, give me your signature, email my, you know what I mean? It's nothing like that. So it's really interesting to see how things are going. So let's go ahead with this board meeting because I am the last to know about it. And let's see what happened. Also, oh, I saw you guys. Did you guys see Mayor Johnson's campaign manager, that drama that happened today? Oh my goodness. I mean, they released the tape. They released the tape, but it happened a month ago where she was driving on a suspended license, but I was done with her because her plates were expired for two, 2 years. But we'll get to that later. And then Tiffany and the letter. I guess this is what you're saying. This new person that just created an account 4 seconds ago. How you doing this morning? Um, Tiffany's appointment. I don't agree. If you guys didn't know, I don't agree with the Ronald Burge appointment at all. If you didn't know, Ronald Burge ran for office as well, and I think it was when during the panoramic, as we call it over here for YouTube reasons. Um, it was Tiffany against Burge. I think he was splitting a vote as well. So a lot of people who've been around, they know about Burge. Tiffany has to know about Burge if she grew up around here. So I really would love to know her reasons for appointing Burge. Um, Now I feel like why we just don't appoint from within. It would be uh if we got all these people who have been there already and their license, their whatever you say, license, sanction, whatever, and they're able to do the job as deputy chief, just like Lacey was deputy chief, or even more so, they're more qualified. Hey, Cynthia, they're more qualified to be chief, period, without the deputy in front, right? So why are we not appointing from within? Unless, now this is just my thoughts. It could be people like, hell no, I don't want that kind of job. Or is it because people won't do what you say all the time? You know what I mean? Why appoint Burge? Why? Why even have the controversy over your head? So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. Um, Sorry, y'all. Heavy stepping. I'm still working. I'm working and talking. Um, why are we appointing him? It makes no sense. And again, I go back to Tiffany. This is your legacy. This is your legacy. So let me say this. Maybe it's just she just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. Maybe she trolling them. I don't know. Because I don't see why she would appoint Bird out of nowhere. And hey, can I ask another question? What happened to the Brothers lawyers? What happened to them? What happened to the Blues Brothers? Remember they came in here with the pinstripe suits? Now they gone. Y'all, I miss so much. Y'all gotta fill me in. Hey, Daddy. So what happened to the Blues Brother lawyers? Why is she appointing Burge? I wouldn't even want it if the judge just get 30 days. First of all, I fault the judge even saying just 30 days because 30 days on the residents could be a lot. You know, if you come to my channel and you guys don't know, I just try to tell you both sides of what I'm thinking. And I just don't think, yeah, Blues Brothers probably did not get paid. Insta Trey, no, because you just started a account 4 minutes ago. I cannot. Stay around a look. That's not what I'm here for. I only got 14 people in here. Y'all go. I'm talking about what if you didn't know, my whole thing is I talk about what I want to talk about when I want to talk about it. And I'm talking about what I want to talk about. No disrespect. So so we don't do propaganda over here. So yeah, the whole thing is, yeah, they might have not got paid. The Blues Brothers is out, ain't they? They came, they saw, they left. They came, they saw, they left. Okay, so let's go to the meeting. But yeah, I just don't agree with that whole Burge thing. I just don't even understand why she would do that because it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. So it's either she's just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks, or she's trolling them. And that's the only thing I could think of. Like, it's so many things that when you see when it's thrown out there, you're like, okay, so the Burge appointment is a no for me. Period. I just don't understand why go back and not appoint from within. We got the guy. What's that guy name with the white shirt that was up there? He's always there when Lacey's not there. I can't think of his name right now. Officer Sergeant. He's not an officer. Sergeant. Dang it, Terry. Sergeant. Why you just can't? If he's who's next in line to be? What I'm saying is everything goes by seniority in the police department, as we know. Who's next in line to be chief? So is it that a lot of people do not want to be chief, or maybe some people don't want to be chief? I don't know. This is stuff we're talking about. Okay, let's go to the meeting and let's get to talking about it. I appreciate y'all so much.
So they can start after 15 minutes if you go to still up. Peter said something like that.
Walk in, y'all. I missed all that. Okay. So let's talk about this. So Andrew Holmes is sitting here at the meeting, and I did peep in. I saw he was able to whisper to his colleagues, do other stuff like that. I always ask, and I did get the answer, but I feel like the public should ask too. Even with people, no one's going to ask Andrew Holmes to step down. Now, the answer I got was that they're not going to ask Andrew Holmes to step down because Tiffany would just appoint someone else in his stead. But my thing is just to make I'm gonna say it just to make this young lady. Hold on, sorry, guys. Okay, so just to make this young lady, like, if you guys taped her confession and, to NBC News and support her and got back up to support her, I think the most support would come as asking Andrew Holmes to step down. That's where your power would lie. Your power lies in asking him to step down publicly on record if this is what you are supporting. But no one for this whole year has asked him to step down, and he's just right here. And Las Vegas did drop the charges. So I just find that interesting. Oh, Dalton closed it too. Hey, Zell. Hey, Chavis. Hello, everybody. Hey. And I'm just saying, but it would have looked really good if they would have asked him to step down publicly. They never did. And I didn't know about Dalton closing the case as well. Thanks for cluing me in. My prayers to everybody involved, because this been a hard election. I don't see how anybody could only look at one side of things and just feel like it's just this evil witch of the West doing everything one-sided. I just don't understand how y'all, if anybody could see it that way. I'm sorry. I would look at every side, and no one's saying Tiffany is not it's righteous. Nobody's saying Tiffany's righteous. It's not that. It's like y'all have to see this. Just looking at what's going on, you have to see this is an all over strategy for Game of Thrones. You just have to.
She's here, y'all. She's in the building. Thank you, no apologies. Super God bless you. I am humbled.
Now, I'm always going to talk both sides, if you guys don't know that over here. I don't agree with the lawyers being able to sit up at the, is it the dais is what I want to say, but being able to sit up at the table, for lack of better words, with everyone that's appointed when they have not been appointed. I said that before with the Blues Brothers. They should be sitting in the audience if they're not appointed yet. Once they are appointed, then I think they should sit up there. I said the same things with the Blues Brothers. You know what I mean? I didn't have a problem with Delgado sitting up there because he started off one way, ended up another way, or what. I don't know what happened with Delgado. I am confusion. Y'all hit the like button if you are confusion over it. Okay, so but I think that as residents, as respect to residents, if they're not, we don't even know who these people are. Are they standing for us? Are they standing for just Tiffany? If they're standing for just Tiffany as the mayor, as her defense, I do believe she needs defense. I'm not saying anything, that they should sit out there. Now, the same comes with the trustee's attorney. If it was just a trustee meeting, then yes, the what's his name, Oberman, and those people name, the lawyer that's up there for them, then he should sit up there. But if not, they should sit back in the audience. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, it's 3 lawyers up there, and not one darn lawyer is standing up for the village. You see what I'm saying? Out of everybody. So that's all I'm saying. Let's keep going. I'm gonna pause it here. Thank you. So Chavis brought up my wish list. You guys, I was going for 16 days, 7 whole days. Not a word from Burgundy, right? But I was gone, y'all. I'm gonna tell you all about where I was. I'm just so excited, and life been life and it's like this is life with the ups and downs, and it's just how you deal with it. And y'all, I've been dealing with that and court and legal stuff. And it's so funny because it's like this YouTuber, they're like looking up trying to find out my court stuff. Like, y'all didn't see. I think, as a matter of fact, let's talk about court right fast. Y'all didn't see. I do think that they can't even stream on, correct me if I'm wrong, but I got noticed that they cannot even stream what's going on with the trustees and the mayor anymore because people are oversaturating and ignoring the laws of the court, and live streaming what's going on in court. So Markham, which is mostly where you go to in this area, which is in Cook County, but Markham Courthouse, they had to stop live streams as well. Well, Cook County clerk is saying, no, we're not about to let y'all live stream because you basically make a spectacle of it on the internet, you know? So y'all let me know if you heard that, because I know they're supposed to be in court. Is it this week? And I think you have to show up in person. You can't live stream it. So they're trying to make it more difficult for people that want to just make money off of this. And speaking of people that make money off of this, it would be I would never lie to you and say that I did not make any income talking about the Tiffany Henyard. A lot of people have. A lot of people made a career and just started YouTube channels just for talking about Tiffany Henyard. That's not where I started. The only reason I think I was interested in this was because I grew up there, you know, and this is just what it is. You know, Dalton, this is my home. So I have a interest in it. Y'all better hope Tiffany stay in office. Those people making them big bucks, because this the Christmas check. Y'all better hope Tiffany stay in office, because I'm here to tell you, mark my word, because Burgundy Damas had Negro Damas over here. I have told you guys more than once something that came true. You think if Jason win, you think they're gonna want y'all streaming everything they do? You can't even stream tea with the trustees. They don't even stream tea with the trustees live. And this ain't shade, this is facts. They will not even stream what they're doing at tea with the trustees. Do you really think that camp is going to want y'all following behind every decision they do? Y'all better pray Tiffany win if y'all want that money. Hey guys. What's up? Good morning, everybody. So I'm just saying. So Chavis brought up my wish list, and I was saying it because thank you so much, because y'all sent me so many things, and my wish list changed. Remember when my wish list was just for when I was out there at the meetings, and I wanted to make sure I would provide candy and water and all that cool stuff, coffee and stuff like that, out of my own pocket. And y'all decided to create a wish list. Now, this did not come from me. This came from a Burgundy Blueberry. y'all start. So I changed my wish list. Now it's stuff I need for myself. And y'all showed out. And I posted one thing I needed. My kit was overflowing for work. And I had that on my wish list, and y'all bought it. So somebody bought it, and they want to be anonymous. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. When Jason House gets in, it's over for many of the streamers unless they got other means. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Your only way, and I hope y'all not taking this harsh because y'all know y'all take everything harsh, but this is just the real tea. The only thing y'all gonna be able to make money on is if Tiffany gets indicted or if she starts her reality show or something like that. Nobody's going to want to watch what's going on with Dalton and Jason House because they're not going to want you to watch. You know what I mean? And I don't mean they're going to do anything crazy. It's just they're not going to want the eyes that they wanted on Tiffany on them. So that's just what it is. So y'all better y'all everybody talking about some, oh, she's so crazy, I don't know what. Y'all know y'all sitting over there in the corner like, please. Like, y'all with that ad sitting over there like, please. All right, let's continue. Let's watch what happened because I missed this whole thing. Shout out to Critical Smoker.
Right, good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out this evening. Today, I would like to call upon the regular board meeting. Today is Wednesday, November 6th, 2024, and the time is 6:57. 6:57 p.m. Please call the roll. Good evening. Yes. Trustee Newlywed. Aye. Trustee Stan Brown. Present. Trustee Tammy Brown. Present. Trustee House. Present. Trustee Holmes. Here. Trustee Dalton. Here. We have 8 more. All right, everybody stand for pledge. Everyone stand for prayer. If you would, stand around in prayer. Thank you.
He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I say unto you all, God, children of God, surely he saved, he will bless us, we walk in faith that he has made for us. Wait on the Lord, give you courage, he will strengthen thy heart. Wait on the Lord. Amen. Amen.
Is the mic on? Real low, bro. Yep. Is the mic on?
So you have 3 minutes.
All right, so hello everyone.
First, I just wanted to thank our about-to-be mayor of Mason House and the trustees for allowing us to actually have a meeting somewhere where it's safe, it's disability accessible, and it's somewhere where we feel comfortable. Next, I just wanted to
people always ask me about that, about if the village hall is disability accessible. It is totally. I think the problem was the barricades, and that's what made it not be accessible. So now we have village hall. Now we have the mayor here in village. So like both sides, we have the mayor here. All those people in that meeting, they could have fit in village hall now, but at the height of everything that was going on this summer, nope. And just so you guys know, it's going to get less and less as the weather gets bad. People aren't coming out like that. So that's why I am thankful for streamers like Critical Smoker, Reality Check TV, the Lansing Journal, stuff like that, that can stream this as well. You know what I mean? Even Dalton trustees, thankful for them. Where I don't know why they don't stream the tea with the trustees, but if you guys aren't demanding it, that's something. So yeah, it is handicap accessible. Okay, Instatran. It's a beautiful morning. All I'm doing is reporting the news, and I don't want to bump you. Just can you stay on task on what's going on with my stream or go to another stream? This is the warning, or you'll be bumped. Bump, bump, bump. All right, so let's continue, you guys.
just look at the current administration and just ask y'all, why don't you step down? This is an embarrassment to Dalton. This is an embarrassment to Thornton Township. This is an embarrassment to all of us residents. William Ward's here. He's not even on the payroll anymore. This is just like a game to a lot of them, and these are our lives that are in jeopardy. Tiffany, she's not anybody that would represent me as a black woman, as a single mother. She is a complete joke. She has put so many lives in disparity. Like, there's so many people that are hurt behind her leadership, and she has no care in the world about it. It's just ridiculous that she do the things that she do and don't even care about the lives that are affected behind her.
Dang it, I'm gonna try to keep this stream going, but I just got a call. I might have to leave. But you guys, this brought up we were talking about this. And y'all, we were talking about Harvey. And what's that mayor over there that's causing a ruckus? What was his name? Chris Clark. And we're like, everybody is so upset about Chris Clark. But us old schoolers, we're like, y'all let Mayor Kellogg run amok for 150 years, like the Titanic. It was 100 years. Y'all let Mayor Kellogg run amok. So I'm just wondering, not saying that Chris Clark should, I'm just saying, what it be just tripping, like I'm just tripping. I'm just wondering what's the difference. So yeah, so now we're going public comment. Let's continue. And y'all let me know what you think about that. That just made me, they're like, under her leadership, this happened, that happened. But it's you. I wish that people could really fly here and talk to the residents and hear what they have to say about it all, like good, bad, indifferent.
I asked a lot of people to vote for her. A lot of people to vote for her. I come to this meeting every month because I'm going to continue to ask her to step down. I feel like myself, I've been bamboozled, I've been hooded, led astray, because when I asked people for a vote, I wasn't myself. I had a tumor. So a lot of people know my story. So I wasn't right in my head, but now that I'm right in my head, I'm definitely asking everybody to make sure that they vote Clean House 2025 to get her out of that seat. I just want to say that I saw a post, and now she's a Trump supporter. The other day at the meeting at Dolton Township, you was talking about Kamala Harris, but now today you post that you Team Trump, and you want to send him a message for what? So you can get out of jail early? It's like no sense to me on why she would want to be a Trump supporter all of a sudden. Anyway, I know that this is going to be a movie, and I just asked that Fiance play if she wants to, because I know that a lot of people will be watching this, and I just want to make sure that we all know that Clean House 2025, we definitely got to vote this corruption out, Dolton Township and Dalton, because we don't deserve what we're going through. Thank you.
The name of okay, read the name of the Father. So God will say, I got you in you. But thank you.
Oh, Mama Hill. Shout out to me, Mama Hill. What's up? What's up, JB, Tracy, everybody that just entered. I appreciate y'all. So we got Mama Hill up here. So I want to just react to the comment. Like people are saying she's mad she didn't get hired. My thing is, I think, can I say this? I know I can't, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think y'all gonna have a lot of more people mad after this. Not saying Miss Vivian specifically. Just saying it's gonna be a lot of people mad after this that's been made promises before this. The same thing, because that's how politics go, right? And then we see the same circle of people that told us to vote for Tiffany. The same circle of people are telling us to vote for the next person, right? So it's really at a point where you have to think for yourself and make the decision that's right for you. Don't make the decision that's right for someone else because they need a job or they need to get in. You make the decision that's right for you. That's my best advice. You know, who am I? But I'm just saying you have to make the decision for you and your family and what you need, what you see America did for the US. That's what they did. People started voting for themselves. Like, yeah, it was real cool to go to the DNC and see all this stuff. And we really wanted this first woman president and all of this stuff, right? But people started looking at Biden from their perspective. I got to think about my kitchen table. Like, what has Biden done? I don't know. I'm not into the politics. I only talk about politics because of Dalton, just so you guys know. That's the only reason I'm talking. I thought I was talking about my hometown, but it ended up being political, right? So when you look at stuff like this, I think people are going to start making decisions for themselves, because this is the whole thing. Stuff is disappearing. The $500,000 check never resolved. Vegas never resolved. What else we could talk about? Garbage pickup. It was just miraculous. We weren't gonna get our garbage picked up. Garbage been picked up. What's the other thing? It was something else that was happening. The Tahoe mystery. Ain't Lacey still driving around in the Tahoe they could never get back? Did they ever tell you when they could get it back or when they got it back? It's like these open-ended mysteries that you guys is perfect to bring out because we have a short attention span. That's why we have short form content instead of long form, right? But nothing gets resolved. And people who are thinking for themselves, they're starting to back up. That's why you see these meetings starting to get emptier and emptier and emptier. That's just what it's just it. You either going to think for yourself or you're going to let other people think for you. You're either going to let the chaos and confusion happen or you're going to just sit there and say, you know what? Because this will be 4 more years of anything. If we're not going to have y'all don't have paper and pens. Okay. And we're saying that she's saying, well, I remember vividly It's on Conscious. Shout out to Conscious channel. She actually did the Kiana Belcher post where before Kiana Belcher was a trustee, she stood up and say, y'all trustees don't need to get paid until this and da 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 is done. And Conscious, if you ever come across this video, just put that post down in the comments. And now this is the same thing Tiffany said. Tiffany like, well, hey, y'all still getting paid. You on the warrant list. My whole thing is why we can't see the warrant list. Why can't we, from both sides? Why both sides do not want to let that warrant list be printed out or posted, and it's ridiculous.
I'm gonna start with revenue for any and everybody for the next year. When it comes to the warrant list, I really would like for us to be able to sometimes pick it up ourselves and see it. Going on to that when we come to the meeting. I also want to know what's in the tier fund, if we're messing with anything in that. I also want to get around to the crossing guards, how many are needed, how many do we have, and I do know we don't have enough because I'm out there volunteering with the crossing guards, which never volunteered with teaching in the crossing guards in my first love. The ordinances, when it comes to, one time I think Dalton spoke about it, the ordinances for us to add certain questions to be it the mayor, the trustee, or whoever, that they be allowed maybe 1 minute or something like that to answer us in our time, not to be interfered with. I'm only cleaning up, I'm clearing the bush homes. If it's clear in Las Vegas, you know, when it came to the community, you've been on here a long, long time. So I still want to hear how it's clear here when it came to that. We ain't clear here when something happens somewhere else. We don't want it to keep lingering on here. I also want to know where we are on these payouts for the lawsuits that we are having, that we have here in Burgundy, when it comes to where we still stand with the water reclamation. And you know, true to light, that's that Robert rule. You know, there ain't no liberty without no rules, so you know we got to start kicking hard with these rules. You know what I'm saying? It's also I'm gonna try to get through. I still think I got some time. You know, I'm gonna go straight to what connects us is our humanality. You know what I'm saying? And we've had a lot of dissension in the village of Dalton. This is an old village agenda. Y'all want to know how many pages this is? And it also has citizens' address put into it. We simply need to not go back to the old ways and the old days. And as I lovingly had asked this young man, I got to put some folks on Chicago Road. That's called revenue. Either way it goes, we got to have so much consistent revenue coming in here. We've got to get better when it comes to our police department. We can't have officers not wanting to come and work in our community. We can no longer turn away from officers that are doing things that they shouldn't do in the community. And for God's sake, when you come to outsiders, y'all have to help me get some kind of ordinance to keep outsiders out here. Because when I say between 2021 and now, I ain't saying God's no tsunami. But you know what? We don't need no more water disasters in this community. And not that I mentioned water disasters. Who check our hydrants? Who's responsible for checking our house? Pardon me? That's my 3 minutes.
Good evening, Mayor, trustees, Madam Clerk, and the residents of Dalton. I am a vendor here in Dalton. I'm not a resident. I was previously cleaning the police department. I'm here because we are owed 4 months of pay. Even when we weren't being paid, we still showed up each and every day to do our job. We have shown our integrity and have taken pride in what we do on a daily. We just want what is due to us. We have worked as a vendor. We give our time, our work ethic, and everything, but we can't work for free. I have watched previous board meetings, Mayor, where you have stated that the vendors shouldn't be working for free, that they should get paid, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to get what is due to us. Thank you.
Thank you, make sense.
you know, I always find that very sad. Like, okay, so like y'all do know that when meetings are canceled, disrupted, all that stuff, business is not handled, they do not get paid. So they have to wait till the next month because at one point we used to have 2 meetings a month. Then it went to 1 meeting a month because you know they can't get along. It's, you know, I always tell y'all think we're in a beef between old friends. These were old friends that used to kick it and they was cool, and now they're not friends no more, and we're really in the middle of that beef. And that's just as simple as that. And I just think it's sad because as a business owner, I've had business ups and downs, failures and wins and stuff like that. When you don't get, it could be one contract depending on how far along you are as a small business. It could be one contract that don't pay you that could tank everything you have. So I feel really bad that they didn't get paid. I also want to say, this is a tough cookie for me. I don't know what did she do? What is she bending for? What is she bending? Did anybody catch that? Because I wouldn't show up. That's it. I'm making sandwiches, no more sandwiches. I'm making video, no more video. Until you get to paying me. But I think that the purpose that they may have shown up, like she was saying, her integrity, and she made a promise, but she may show up also because this is a government and eventually gonna get paid anyway. So you just build them on the back end. So once, let's say Jason wins, he owes all these people. All these people are not working for free. They're not, just so y'all know, they all gonna get a payment when they're pending a payment. They're hoping when the new administration come in. So that's it. Oh, this is romper room political WWE. That's what it is. Okay, let's continue. Now, I'm bringing this up. This is Mrs. Roberts. Now, we know that Mr. Roberts, he's the number guy, the numbers guy. Like, he stands at Thornton Township. We all listen to his numbers. He has the numbers. Just full transparency, they always say they live in Lansing. Lansing just had this huge shooting over there, and they've been having their own issues. So I always go back to, I hope y'all, not just her, because I said that about Atlanta. I said that about North Carolina. Let's make sure we always check in our neighborhoods. Now, she has every right to be here to support her people in Dalton. And also, she's a Thornton Township resident because Lansing's in Thornton. But I always just be one to bring that up. Y'all make sure that y'all show support in your communities as well. That's it. You know what I mean? That's all I want to say, period. She has the right. She's supporting her friends in Dalton, and she's in Thornton Township. But it is a lot going on over there in Lansing. I think they had those people move out that home. I did check with the chief. Shout out to the Lansing Journal, because I was following that story too. And we're following a story on some of these rental properties and like how people sign in one way but let other people live there. It was like a whole scandal with that in Lansing. So we'll talk about that later.
Good evening. I would like to start off by saying thank you to trustees Jason House, Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, and Kurt Key for doing a great job, and also being so welcoming to me and my husband here in Dalton. We live with the same criminal in 2 governments, which are the Village of Dalton and Thornton Township. The purpose of my comment tonight is to debunk the false allegations that the majority of us are haters, hecklers, and lawbreakers. But in fact, those of us that stand before you just want to rebuild a better community for everyone. It's not our fault that Tiffany Higgins has become the most infamous mayor in America due to her inability to listen to reason. Stand proud. Will you continue to be a rubber stamp for Tiffany? Or will you commit to serving the residents of this community the way you vowed to do when you took that seat. Andrew Holmes, why haven't you made a statement about the alleged rape of Vanille Dukes? I will never allow this question to fade away. William Ward, you like to quote scriptures. You should know.
Okay, so Stan Brown, I want to talk about that. I feel like Stan is a pancake. You know? Sorry, Stan, but he's like a pancake. Like, he is like, okay, if it's a meeting over here, I'm gonna go over here. If it's a meeting over there, I'm gonna go over there. And I think that's fair. You know what I mean? I think it's fair to be a pancake at this point, to flip and a flop, be a flip flop, because he doesn't know where to stand. Damn, sorry, Stan. Doesn't know where to stand, but he doesn't know where to stand because I'm sure he's seeing other things on the other side as well. That's all I want to say about that. And the Andrews home situation, I'm really not going to touch on because it's freaking sad. First of all, none y'all should have been in Vegas. Oh my God. They went to Vegas. The cool kids went to Vegas and came back with this. And that's just it. And nobody knows what happened except for her and he. And yeah, he might need to say something for sure. But it sucks because he probably feel like he didn't have to say something since the case was closed. But yeah, I think as an advocate, because your title is advocate, right? You should say something because your title is advocate. You should clear your name. But then here we go again, because you always got to think this out, right? Him saying something is just going to be a bigger news story for us. There we have it. And could possibly harm the survivor even more because she has to relive once he does make the statement. You know, it sucks. The whole situation sucks. And that's what you get when it's a bunch of cool kids going somewhere they didn't have no business going. And that's what it was, because all the kids that weren't friends with the mayor and stuff seemed like they stood back, right? So then you had the trustees that didn't go. Then you had the cool kids like Stan and Andrew that did go. And that's where, alas, that's where we are.
The Bible tells us to eat the whole scroll. Just don't take out bits and pieces to fit your narrative. You must acknowledge the good and the bad.
Scott, I wanted to say this. You are absolutely right. If I don't understand why anyone's talking if it's civil cases. We have seen many a case. What's the famous one we've seen? OJ? Was it OJ when he was not guilty in the criminal murder of his wife and Ron Goldman, but they tore his butt up in civil court? That's why I'm like, why are y'all talking? Why is anyone talking right now if it's a civil case? Because you can be found liable civilly. Just sorry. Like, it's crazy. It's going to be quite interesting, Scott. As Scott said, if there are any civil lawsuits against Home and they make it to trial, discovery will be rather interesting. Very, very much so on both sides. On both sides.
Concerning your boss in both administrations. You do not appear as a godly man when you lock residents out of the people's house. Does this administration believe that intimidation is more effective than reason? If so, why do you allow DeMarcus Quigley, Michael Smith, and Keith Price the opportunity to heckle us? If you want the people's cooperation, then transparency is the key. Why are businesses allowed to flourish without having to pay to play? We the people have the right to be frustrated when we never get answers to our questions. And let me make this clear.
never resorted to violence, although Tiffany and her goons have threatened us. I want this administration to know that the residents will not be silenced through intimidation, false accusations, or fictitious lawsuits. We will continue to speak out against wrongdoing until those are blind see. Thank you.
Okay, I'm just gonna pause. Y'all know Dan Lee has the my favorite voice. That voice is everything. Yeah, I want to say this because you guys be wanting to hear from a Dalton perspective. Yeah, the only person that was ever at these board meetings was Mama Hill, Dan Lee, and maybe 2 other people. These people were not at the board meeting. So everybody being like, we're y'all ain't never y'all never even came to a board meeting. So sometimes I just look at it a little differently because now it's just the salaciousness of it that makes people go want them to get on the news, all that cool stuff. But yeah, just it's interesting to see. So let's go to Mr. Dan Lee.
I miss the good old days. Every week before our mayor came to our meeting, we were on time at 6:30 starting time. Disrespect to us. Disrespect. Everybody in here has something to do, including her. Evidently, whatever you have to do, fix that place, whatever she decided to assassinate here with her little entourage and whatnot. Some of which work here, some of which don't. And there's never apologize for any of her labors. If you look on the top of your agenda, it says trustees meeting. They haven't done anything on top of that agenda that says they are disrespectful, dueling with the dictator that won't even look at her constituents in the eye unless they're kissing her ring. It is really pathetic. One more than that, I'd also like to point out the fact that I did see our illustrious mayor and 1 or 2 of her, I won't call them Victorians because they don't work with her, we want them. But he was operating all day, I always felt sorry for him. But if you want to work for free, and then we give it the keys to our village hall, and lock us out of our own damn village hall. This has continued far too long. This is why we're here. So we're not for the park district. We may have to be on the street corner somewhere. It's really disgusting the way this is proceeding over the months. There's no reason our own trustees and our own citizens do not have access to our own building at the whim of a disrespectful would-be dictator. And some appointments I was going to try to make today. There's some extensive information that I posted online about each one of them.
You're probably right, JB.
You might want to take a look at it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little bit of it now. Okay, let's start with the police chief nominee, Ron Burgess Jr. So we're going to start here. According to ILETSD certification board, he is listed as certified. He worked about between 2012 and 2013. In 2019, he was charged with 10 felony offenses, 6 counts of aggravated battery, 3 counts of official misconduct, and 1 count of false reporting from October 29th, which occurred while serving under the police force. He was convicted of 4 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count. One count of official misconduct, all of you were charged, actually, he was not just on 2 counts, on this case, 2 counts of aggravated battery, 1 count of official misconduct, was sentenced to 2 years probation. This probation was just finished in July. This is what we find, what we see. What we call that was on to be on time. Supposedly.
own time because I don't need way more to tax me. So, first I'd like to thank you two for looking at the residents while we speak. And with that, next I would like to ask, why are you sitting at that dais? Too many people up there. Shouldn't be up there. Can anyone answer? I mean, I know you are friends, yes, but you shouldn't be sitting up there. And I represent this village.
Wait, is she talking about the lawyers, y'all? I had stepped away for a quick. Is she doing what we were saying too? Like y'all shouldn't be up there, or what's going on? Let's listen. Thanks, y'all. Hit the like button for being here.
And Mr. Volunteer, you came in here to start trouble. I saw you when you turned your camera on to start recording people. That's a no-no, buddy. Up in this house, you don't do that. And what I really would like to know is, I'm a senior citizen and I'm disabled, so I am looking for permanent housing in. You said that there's what, how many million in the township? But when I called asking for assistance, trying to locate housing, they said there was no money. Can you tell me where the money is and the help for me to have my own living space? I don't play bingo. I don't need bingo. I need a place to live. I need a residence, a permanent residence. I know I'm not going to get an answer, but I would appreciate some information instead of lies about how much money the township has. And Mayor is black. Again, don't keep my time with it.
Good evening, everyone. I didn't know that that seat was reserved for you, Mr. Moore, because I don't know what qualifies you to be in that seat as reserved. So, had I known that, I would have sat there politely in your place. I want to start with something, Tiffany. I hate that I'm going to be all over the place in this comment, but it's been a while. I mean, we've done so much, and the meetings for cancer, it's just been very difficult to really address you. But the event that you had, I think it was the back to whatever it was, when you were giving away free things, and you literally pointed out people that you didn't like that were in your line that you were helping, and that was disgusting. Have some integrity, have some dignity. You're a public official. You're ridiculing and chastising people for getting the help that you always are advertising. So when they take advantage of it, that's your opportunity to chastise them, to out them, to act like, you're bigger than everyone. That was disgusting. And you shouldn't do that. Also, one thing I love about this setup, and shout out to the trustees for making sure that the meeting was in a place that can accommodate everyone that wants to attend. But what I really love is how you guys are sitting arm in arm. It's not I'm up here, you're down here, like how you like to try to present it, Tiffany, to feed your ego or whatever. This is how it should be. You can't do anything without them. But on the flip side, they actually can do something without you. But even still, you should be sitting arm to arm. There is no you're up there, they're down here. So I actually like this setup for that reason. I'm glad they're back, to how it should be, how the meeting should be moved out there. Secondly, I really want to know, Tiffany, if you know what hypocritical means or being contradictory, because you do it so second-naturally. I'm wondering if you even know what the term is, because do you watch these meetings? Do you go back and watch these meetings and see your behavior, see your comments, see how you rally for certain things that you deny other people the opportunity to do? I'm just curious if that ever even dawns on you, if you even care, or if that removed from reality that you don't need to reconcile that within yourself.
but you're a ball of contradictions, literally like a snowball. You just constantly contradicting yourself. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. Just like someone said, I mean, 1 minute you're Team Kamala, and then the next it's Team Trump. You know, I want to sit down with you. Do you think for a minute, Tiffany, he's going to honor that? Do you think he even, well, he probably does know you, unfortunately, but do you think he would invite you to anything? I mean, anyone. I mean, you're on your way out. I don't know if you know that, but you're actually on your way out in more ways than one. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Greetings. Good evening, residents, former trustee of Trustee, greetings to the residents, greetings to the board, mayor, and attorneys. Thank you for coming out. I'm thankful that this meeting is here. For 2 years, 3 years, she said everything was here with illegal. Now she's forced to come here to do the right thing. The judge forced her to come here to do the right thing. And she's been saying that secret story for how long? And people believing everything they did here was legal. So she was saying it's a secret story. Now she has to come to the secret story. Now, it's time to do the right thing. It's unfortunate the attorneys who, I guess, I don't know if y'all been paying attention to what's going on, they're like the third one in. I don't know if you think something's different. She's the same person. She runs through people all the time. And it's not going to change because we're here. It's not going to change. And now they want to point the people they want to point. Did we hear any plan about safety with the new chief? Did you hear anything about guns, violence? No, it's about protecting her. It ain't about protecting the village, period. The attorney ain't about protecting the village. It's about protecting her. So it's time, residents, we have to change this reality. And we only 3 months away. 3 months away from February. And we know what to do. We know what to do. It's in our hands. We can change this. We're tired of this. These meetings run so smooth when she was back here. They get things done when this administration is here. They keep up chaos, and it's time to change that. So, Clean House 2025, it's good to see everybody. Peace.
Good evening. So I moved to Dalton in December of 2020. Since I moved here, I've been doing my best to stay engaged and informed. I just would love to start by saying I don't envy any of your positions. I know your roles come with a great deal of responsibility, and I commend you all for continuing to show up because at the end of the day, we're all still human. All right, and I hope that I can be honest and just say, as a resident, I feel like a casualty. I have a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings about what I watched transpire in the last 3 to 4 years. However, I understand that there's not a lot of time to have a discourse about how I feel about things because there's so much work that needs to be done. We now have a new president-elect, and I think that there is no better time than now to organize and strengthen our community, starting with bringing our politics back to the people. There's a lot of decisions that are being made on behalf of Dalton residents, yet there are no town halls. The community meetings have stopped. We need to prioritize data-driven decision-making. It is important for us, and it is time to prioritize our strengths, learning about our strengths in a strategic way, assessing our needs, and lobbying for them. The conversation about the Black middle-class agenda starts here in local government. Next, the important work that needs to be done is with our finances. I sat here and I digested a 45-slide presentation talking about the deficit. It is hard. That was hard. I am a young homeowner. I am a mother. I am a primary parent. And that was, I digress. Because that's my feelings again. So let me get back to the facts. It is time for a strategic plan be delivered to the residents about finances. Let that be 90 slides long at this point. So residents like myself can be prepared, so we can know if property taxes are going to increase, so we can know if fines are going to be coming down the pipeline. At the very least, so we can be prepared. We are at a special time right now. I had a really emotional day, but I feel like we are at a special time to be refocused, to be re-energized, to make sure that we are armed with skills and equipped with tools and a position to advocate as a unified community. That takes data, that That takes talking. Sometimes I even say kicking it, right? But we do need a plan to make data-driven decisions. Thank you all so much.
Well, she made some valid points. Valid points up there. Hey, Conscious. Hey, everybody. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Well, I had to take my shirt out of the tie. So I can remind the mayor that you are going to jail and the rest of the crew. Y'all are definitely going to jail. Why are we here? Why are we at the Park District? Because you constantly violated the Open Meetings Act. And I just want to thank the trustees for listening to the cries of the citizens. And I want to thank residents like Dan Lee, Rosie, and if I miss any other people that wrote letters to the AG office, I appreciate you all because you guys really put a light on this situation. All the residents have ever wanted from this mayor, we want to know where our money is at. We tired of you hiring people that's not qualified and paying them large amounts of money. This is why these people, this man sitting right here, they so loyal because they getting paid. He will never find a job like this. This man ain't never made this type of money before in his life. And the reason that she pays these people the way she pays them, to keep the laws. And I just have a problem. And with the attorneys, are you guys going to allow her to have the money from the residents? Y'all going to go with what the Delgado was doing? Y'all going to do the same thing? They sat up there too, like you're sitting up there, and they let her do a lot of stuff that shouldn't have been done. So that's why we're here. When is Andrew Holmes going to stand up? He had a rape charge over him, and he never said, I didn't do that. Anybody that honestly didn't do something like that, they would be saying, oh no, I didn't do that. And then when Vegas came back, he still didn't say nothing. Don't think you got away, man. You ain't got away. You have not gotten away. They still on it. And Tiffany, you can write all you want. You can write, I'm not going to jail. I don't know what you write. But you're so into that paper. You don't even have enough sense to look at the people that put you in, some of the people, because I showed them to put you in office. I didn't vote for you. You or Bird, when y'all was against each other, because I knew both of y'all was garbage. So I didn't come out. Me and my husband didn't even come out, because I already knew. But you don't even have a sense to even look in our face. But you rather just steal our money and do what you want to do.
Y'all, I can't today. Let me take a break. Let me take a break. I'll be back tomorrow. Let's do part 2. We were totally long-winded. We long-winded because
Can I be recognized, Mayor?
You want to be long-winded? I'm just asking.
A lot of this stuff get into my energy for the day, and it's 10:30. I cannot have that. I can't have it. So we'll be back. Conscious is doing an amazing job. Choose compassion, and oh my God, videos on point. Y'all, nobody ever said nothing to Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels over there going in. Oh, yeah, that's what I did not want to get. I did not want to go there because I think y'all told me about that part, Tracy. Some people sent that to me and they were like, that was right before the survivor got up. And I was like, oh my God, not the, okay. So one thing I like that she said that she didn't vote for Burge or Tiff because, and that's what a lot of people don't realize. If you didn't know, Burge was running against Tiff. But in the same time, she is a reflection of that low voter turnout as well. So you can't win for losing, guys. You can't win for lose. Tracy, get out of here. You can't win from losing. Cynthia, everybody, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to get back to work today. I appreciate your support. Love you guys to pieces. Until next time, don't blame me.
I got some clothes. I got some jewelry. The rest I got tied up in investments. I ain't got nothing else.
Take care of yourself and each other. Bye.
Commentary Blue Commentary Burgundy Commentary Comment Blue Commentary Burgundy Blue Commentary Blue